Welcome to Win Her with Dinner, where two chefs will compete in a head-to-head battle for a chance at love. The chefs will have just 30 minutes to create a dish so good it'll sweep a foodie off her feet. And now, without further ado, let's meet our contestants. Our red chef is Filippo from Italy.
From the city of Love.
Ooh,
Yes.
all right. And going up against Filippo is our white chef, PK from the UK.
I'm not from the city of Love. Sorry.
Well, welcome to the show, guys. You'll have just 30 minutes to use our ingredients and make a dish that'll sweep this contestant off her feet. So in addition to basics like salt, oil, and pepper, you can use anything from our pantry and the secret ingredients that we have for you today. Any questions?
No, already. Go.
Let's go. Okay, chefs, are you ready?
Yep.
Let's reveal our secret ingredients. Duck breast,
Okay.
chicken breast, soy milk, wasabi, and Sichuan peanuts. You can use Marina's world-class kitchen to create whatever you want.
Cool.
And at the end, a blind tasting will determine the winner. Any questions? All right, let's get rolling. While our chefs get started in the kitchen, I'm going to introduce our foodie so we can get to know her. All the way from sunny South Africa, let's welcome Renee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you ready to be swept off your feet?
Oh, I can't wait to taste the food.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you here. So you're 25 years old and you're all the way here in China. Can you tell us about what you do?
So I teach English at a kindergarten, and I moved to China about 8 months ago, so it's still pretty new to Ningbo.
How are you liking the city so
Oh,
far?
it's been great. Well, not the weather, but the rest has been great.
Cool. So can you tell us about your background? Do you have any experience with food?
I actually studied professional cooking a while ago and ended up working in a hotel for a while. So I think I will be extra critical about judging the food today.
All right, so we have a real foodie here, so you boys better step up your game, okay? All right, one more personal question. How long have you been single?
Too long.
All right, well, let's get the show on the road then. Okay, so I'm here in the kitchen to see how our chefs are doing. PK, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a mashed potato with the duck and then like an orange, like honey spicy sauce, and then I'm gonna do my own sort of version of like a kung pao chicken with the chicken. So it's gonna have some fresh veg, some onions, and stuff like that.
Well, that sounds really good. Do you think you're gonna have any trouble?
Yeah, timing. So I need to go. Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk to our red chef, Filippo. So what are you preparing for your date today?
Honestly, I don't know the name, but I'm gonna make up the duck and the chicken in two different ways. I will prepare a sauce, Japanese sauce, mix it with Mediterranean. So, and the rest is a secret.
Do you think you're gonna have time for all that?
Of course.
All right. He's very confident. Now it's time for the dating game. So I'm gonna let Renee ask our chef some questions. Ready?
Yes.
First up, PK from the UK. Welcome. Okay, Renee.
Right, so PK, if money wasn't an issue, where would you travel to and why?
Very good question. I love travelling. Probably on my list is to go to Bali, so Indonesia. So yeah, I want to go and do the islands, like go and chill out, see some amazing scenery and stuff like that as well.
Okay, good.
Can I go?
Of course you can.
All right, thank you, PK. And next up is our red chef, Filippo. Welcome.
So, Filippo, if money wasn't an issue, where would you travel to and why?
If money is not an issue, I would buy the technology to go to Mars. far away from yes, far away from this world, and do a new world there.
Well, I hope you're good to this world.
Let's see. Let's see.
Thank you. And we're back. Welcome to the second round of the dating game.
So, PK, my second question is, what is the most romantic thing you've ever done for a woman?
I met a girl on holiday and we were at a friend's wedding and we really hit it off. And she flew back a few days before I did, so I arranged for some flowers and some gifts to be at her desk when she got back.
Wow, that's so cute.
Really romantic. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get back to work. And up next is Filippo.
Hi, Felipa. So my second question is, if you were to go on a date with a woman, what would you do?
I mean, what would I cook or what would I want?
Oh, so you would cook?
Of course, it's my best way to catch the attention of a girl, I think.
Alright.
But what I'm gonna do is to check who is her before. Check on Facebook, check on the social, how she is, and then so I'm prepared. You know, it's like an exam to date a girl. I would study.
All right.
All right,
Good.
thank you, Filippo. Well, it seems that things are really starting to heat up in this kitchen because it's smelling really good. Do you agree?
It is, yeah.
So, whose answer did you like better?
So for the first question, I thought the Mars thing was really kind of unrealistic, but really funny at the same time. And the second question, I would go for probably the white chef, because if I had things delivered to my house, I would love that.
Yeah, that's so romantic. So, the white chef is your
So
number one
first
choice for
question, the red chef. Second question, white chef.
So we
I
have
really
a
don't know.
tie going right now. So I'll introduce our guest judge for today, a local artist and food aficionado with several years of professional kitchen experience. Let's welcome to the show, Patrick Marino.
Thank you.
Welcome, Patrick.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm already seeing and smelling amazingly delicious things, so I look forward to it. Thanks for having
So
me.
you're welcome. How about I take you into the kitchen and you can offer us some insight about what's going on?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Filippo, can you tell us about what you cooked for us today?
Yes, so as we had two ingredients, I decided to cook the meat in a different way. One was made with brandy, and the other one was caramelized with honey. Easy doing, and did some decoration. Really Mediterranean. The rocket salad is Italian, is rucola, is Italian. The cherry tomato, and I give an Italian touch. That's all.
Beautiful.
That's all. Yes.
Well, let's hope that your hard work pays off.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, PK, that was really intense in there, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It got a bit tight towards the end actually, so.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you
Yeah,
made?
absolutely. So I started with a duck, finished it off in the oven to give it a nice finish as well. And then with that, I paired it with a really nice mashed potato that I did as well. And then for my second dish, I did my sort of take on a Kung Pao chicken. It didn't quite have the heat that I wanted it to, but yeah, I was able to sort of get the wasabi into it and stuff as well. So.
Well, that sounds great. I can't wait to try it, and hopefully the stars are going to be aligned on your side today.
I hope you like it.
Best of luck. And now for the moment of truth. Renee, are you ready?
Yeah.
So let's try the first dishes made by our first chef. Okay? Wow, that was so good. So Renee, what do you think about Chef Number One's dishes?
I like that he plated it separately. 2 different meats, 2 different plates, makes sense. I really love the chicken dish and just the way that it was presented. It was really good.
And Patrick, what do you think?
Yeah, I really enjoyed both dishes from an overall standpoint. I think given the time and the crunch and pressure, I think they both turned out, at the very least, 2 very aesthetically pleasing dishes. Really nice on the eyes, very beautiful, well composed. You saw all the components in one place. That I really loved. And the delivery, yeah, just as good.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And how about the second dish? Yeah.
I love that you could use the bechamel sauce for both kinds of both meats. I mean, that you don't really see often, and just the seasoning overall was perfect.
Yeah, this really added an extra something.
It did, yeah. And
So,
beautifully presented.
have you made your decision about who you think or what plate you like the best? Today's winners will win a fine dining experience here at Marina Restaurant and drinks after at Constellation Portland. Patrick, any last comments on the dishes?
Well, chefs, I think your performance, given the pressure, the time, the ingredients, everything was stellar, I think. Overall, I think you guys executed with the proteins very well. Sauces on both dishes were really delicious. Sweetness was just right, both of you using that. I would have liked to have seen the wasabi come out a little bit more. I think that was the only critique I had on both dishes, a little bit more of the wasabi, but overall, I think given everything, the performances were excellent. Well done, guys. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Patrick.
Sure.
And now for the moment of truth. PK, your dishes did not get selected today. Thank you so much for joining us. And today's winner is Filippo. Congratulations! Well, that's all for today, guys.
Special consideration goes to Marina Restaurant in the Moon Lake Plaza of Ningbo. Their world-class kitchen serves up an exquisite cuisine, and in addition to their excellent wine list, they have craft beers on tap from their own brewery in town. Relax in their beautifully designed restaurant for a dinner to remember. Further consideration goes to Bar Constellation in the Portman Plaza of Ningbo. Get yourself some first-class service and a classic cocktail made to perfection in a setting that takes you back in time to a place where class and sophistication were the standard. A shout out to our first sponsor, Beyond Movies. Beyond Movies is a textbook with an innovative way to study English. Have fun improving your English while learning about movies and their culture. Beyond Movies makes studying for your IELTS, TOEFL, or SAT tons of fun. Visit them at www.beyond-movies.com. A special thanks to our production team, 3 Stops Productions. You can pause the video and scan their QR for more information. And finally, you can follow me on Instagram and WeChat at the Ningbox. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and bang the bell. And of course, you can find us on Facebook at Win Her With Dinner.